below.
Hello, everyone. Unseen words carry no weight, but they can be heavy. They leave dents in my mind if I don't speak my mind. That's why it's a must that I speak my mind. And if not, I can't sleep at night. Feels like I got bricks in my bed. There's a war going on inside my head, and a truce is necessary. I be spitting in ebonics when I be chilling with my people, and we be conversing in languages that some might consider unfit for corporate America. But that's when everybody wants to be somebody. Everybody wants to feel important, but they're not willing to endure the rigors of the mission. We can't sit home watching television thinking welfare can rectify our condition. Fronting like celebrities, and we can make babies on top of babies, and we couldn't feed the ones we already had. We can make room for the rats and the roaches, and our pit bulls make a nice bed for our pet fleas. And at the end of the week, we buying banned dog food with food stamps while their children get a balanced breakfast of potato chips and Kool-Aid. And everybody trying to get rich quick, playing quick pick. And the next man is always the winner. That game makes money up for poor people misery. Misery loves company, and people that live alone talk a lot. I didn't get here in the inner tube just to become shark bait over the Atlantic. I was born here, in the core of the apple, at the pit of the burrow. I hung out with the rejects and the downtroddens, but this city was rotten before I was begotten. So now I ask you, am I the eyesore because I saw rats bigger than cats, and a cool cat was just terminology to describe a friend in '76? But now he's my dog, my girl is my bitch, and my friends are my niggas. I live underneath the under, at the bottom of the low. I was eavesdropping on army ants as I tried to find a source of unity. I bought me a bus ticket, and I couldn't take it to the hereafter, so I settled in Philadelphia. But when I got there, the same bullshit was going on, so I came back. And the minute I stepped off the bus, the first thing I heard was, "Excuse me, brother, pardon me, black. Do you have a quarter? Do you have a nickel? Do you have a dime? Do you have a cigarette? Do you have a light? Do you have the time?" Pray to Jesus, pray to Jehovah, pray to Jah, pray to Allah, pray to Giuliani because he think he is God. The white man is the devil. But we kill each other every day. Black devils. 99.9% of the people in this world are convincing backstabbers. Don't eat sugar, don't eat salt, don't eat pork, don't eat meat, save the whales, save the dolphins, save the children, save the rainforest. Time out. If life is a game, who's playing? And if we are a race, who's winning? Being that we're at the doorstep of technology, scientists are trying to mock the womb of a woman and create children without the act of sex. Viagra be for some rich fuck that just wants to get his dick up and jack off in a jar, freezing his babies to ensure he has an heir to his throne. Listen, every mind is a world, and only you can make you happy. Just don't bother me with it. That's why I stopped giving my money to bums. I got tired of them throwing my pennies in the street, and then they act like they don't want to eat the food I try to give them. Don't you know this one bum told me he was a vegetarian? He would only tell me that life had thrown him a curveball. He was trying to use me to get a hit. Bad habits on the shoulders of the rejects that wait for a check, and then they have the audacity to get upset when the mailman is late. Conflicts occur in the front lobby, but he was the same guy who had the hobby like he was a millionaire. Had his sneakers piled up to the ceiling buying a new pair as soon as the first pair got dirty, but now he's begging. Contrary to popular belief, you cannot get rich selling drugs because a decent lawyer is expensive. But in every state there's a ghetto. In every ghetto there's a corner. And on that corner there's somebody thinking they could defy the odds. And I guess it's okay to sell death to the people as long as you keep it real. Because when you keep it real, that then gives you an excuse to be part of the problem. People will go and protest police brutality, but they don't say shit about the pusher. That's because they know the pusher personally, he's just keeping it real. We call each other brothers, but then we kill over colors and mug one another for chump change. And there's never enough change to change our standard of living. And then we sit back and complain that nobody's giving nothing to the people in the hood. But what about these preachers and their fascist conscious congregation? It's funny how we had it all before segregation. Now we don't have much to show for it but signs that say, "Buy black." We call each other niggas and figure the bigger the gun, the bigger the boy. And he's the same one sitting home being babysitted by the TV. Somebody told him he's a straight up G, so he keeps his right hand in his pocket. And that's the same hand he slapped 5 with. That's the same hand he describes his words with. That's the same hand he holds his dick with. And it's connected to his trigger finger. And this is all a bullshit concept of keeping it real. Thank you.
All right.
I like that.
Come on over.